All right, you guys. So I wanted to come on and make this video about something that I wish I did at the beginning of starting my business. I was trying to figure out a lot on my own, and that can be really difficult. So that's part of the reason why I want to share like the stuff that I've learned and the mistakes that I've made. Um, as far as like the financial and tax aspect and like legally, like setting up a business and everything, I think one of the best things that you can do, like from what I've learned now, is checking out the IRS website. So starting like at the federal level, like what do you need to do for your taxes and everything. Um, so if you go to the irs.gov website, this is actually really cool. And I wish that I had like looked at this at the beginning, but I didn't know, so I wanted to share this with you guys. They have a ton of information on this website. So I would start here, start with small business, self-employed, and check out what they have here. And then what's really cool is they actually have, what to do when you're starting a business, operating and closing. And like on the starting a business page, they, have a few different things to go through. And then they actually have like this very small checklist of what you need to do to start your business. I know that there are a lot of questions on sole proprietorship versus LLCs. So, like, I would check here, with choosing a business structure, like what's going to work best for you. I will tell you that most people who are like in the medical field, like providing healthcare services, will pick an LLC because it has a little bit more protection than being a sole prop. But sole prop is going to be easier, or not easier, it's going to be cheaper. However, your state might have different requirements for what kind of business entity that you need, depending on the services that you're providing. So I would go through all this stuff. They also have this online learning portal that teaches you a bunch of things. And then information on even operating a business. So you can see, like, I already have been looking at some of this stuff, and it'll teach you about like paying independent contractors, filing your taxes, all that kind of stuff. And then EIN number. Like, I'm sure you've heard this before. If you are filing as an LLC, then you'll need an EIN for banking typically, or filing your taxes if you're going to have any employees. But it has this whole website on, or webpage on, like whether you even need an EIN. And then, cool thing, you can apply for this for free online, which I did not know when I started. But it's really simple, really easy, and there's lots of information here on how to do this. So really great website. I wish that I had known about this when I first started my business. And then state level, I know Nevada has the online business portal, and so you can go through this and go through the new business checklist in order to start your business, get a state business license. So they will help you walk through that, and then maintaining your state business and anything else you might need. So I would think most states would have a website like this. So I would definitely check wherever you are and see what information you can find, because this is most likely going to be cheaper to file for your business entity and like definitely get an EIN than using a filing service like I did. I was just trying to do my best. But as you can see, it costs a good chunk of change. To use the filing service and then have everything get filed, like the Nevada fee here to file for an LLC is $425, plus like Zen Businesses services and everything. And like if you scroll down, you can find like all this stuff that they include, but like you don't really need all of it. So they make it look like you get a ton of stuff, but you don't necessarily really need all the stuff. And you can even see here that like if you use their service to get an EIN, they charge $70, when again, you can do it for free on the IRS website. So there's an argument to be made that you could use a service and pay somebody else to do all of the dirty work, but I think it would be a much better option for you financially, and then just being educated as a business owner to do all of this stuff yourself, and figure it out as you go. And then, like, I just pulled up some other filing services here that I've heard people using. So like LegalZoom and InkFile. InkFile is actually like the cheapest one out of like these three anyway, where at least they say right here, $0 to use their service. But if you can do the same thing on your state website and it's just as easy, then you might want to just do that. So you don't get, upsold into other stuff. So yeah, that is pretty much it. I just wanted to talk a little bit about this. I'm going to be going through this IRS website and learning a lot more about this stuff, so I can hopefully help you guys out a little bit more. But overall, the primary message behind this video and like behind the program that I'm doing where I help people build their businesses is we're going to do this for as cheap and as simple as possible. Because you just need somebody to tell you the steps, and at least for setting up your business, nothing to do with like getting clients or making sales or anything like that, but setting up a business, start with the IRS website, as simple as it sounds, and then check and see if what your state has. And then, you'll also want to check and see if your local, your city, your town has any requirements for your business as well. So yeah, that is the message of the video. Hopefully this was helpful, and definitely let me know if you guys have any questions.